You're not getting red flags, you're not doing anything wrong, but women keep losing interest in you after a few dates. They say you're nice, but there's no spark. They ghost after what seemed like a great conversation. They tell their friends you're fine, just fine. You know what's happening. You're covered in beige flags, and beige flags are quietly killing your dating life without you even realizing it. So in this video, I am going to explain what beige flags are, why they're just as bad as red flags when it comes to attraction, and most importantly, how to stop being so damn beige. All right, let's dive in. So what are beige flags? Beige flags are behaviors, they're traits or patterns that aren't bad, they're just incredibly boring. They're the dating equivalent of beige walls, elevator music, and plain oatmeal. Nothing is wrong with you, but nothing is exciting about you either. And here's the brutal truth. Being boring is worse than being flawed. At least flawed is interesting. At least it's something. Beige is forgettable. When a woman describes you as nice or fine or he's a good guy, that's beige flag territory. And in dating, being unmemorable is the kiss of death. So the beige flag is becoming an epidemic, especially with men who've been told their whole lives to be nice men and gentlemen and don't be too much. So you've optimized yourself into a bland, inoffensive, safe version of yourself. And women, sad to say, are bored out of their minds. So let me give you some examples of beige flag behavior. So beige flag number 1, saying whatever you want to do. Every time that she asks, what do you want to do? You say, I'm easy, whatever you want. Or anytime anybody asks, what do you want to do? You say, I'm easy. Where do you want to eat? I don't know. I don't care. You pick. Which movie should we watch? Whatever you're into. What do you want to do this weekend? I'm open to anything. You think you're being accommodating, but you're actually being exhausting. Women don't want to make every decision. We want a man with opinions. We want a man with preferences and the confidence to express them. Beige flag number 2, which is safe, generic compliments. You look nice. That's cool. You're pretty. These compliments are so bland, they might as well not exist. They show zero observation, zero personality, and zero effort. Beige flag number 3, no strong opinions about anything. She asks you what you think about politics or movies or travel destinations, pineapple on pizza, and you give the most middle of the road, inoffensive answer possible. Yeah, I can see both sides. It's fine either way. I'm not really that passionate about it. You're so afraid of saying the wrong thing that you don't say anything interesting at all. Beige flag number 4, the predictable dating routine. Dinner, movie, drinks, repeat. Dinner, movie, drinks, repeat. You always pick safe restaurants. You always suggest standard activities. You never suggest or surprise her with something unique. Your dates are so predictable, and she could set her watch by them. Beige flag number 5, generic text conversations. Hey, how was your day? That's great. Cool. Good night. Your texts sound like a customer bot. There's no personality. There's no playfulness. No anything that makes her excited to hear from you. Beige flag number 6. You never disagree with her. She says something, you agree. She changes her mind, you agree with that too. She tests you with an obviously wrong opinion, you still agree. You're so focused on not creating conflict that you've become a yes man. And yes men aren't attractive. They're boring. Beige flag number 7. No passions or hobbies. When she asks what you do for fun, you say, I hang out with friends, I watch Netflix, normal stuff. You don't have anything you're passionate about, nothing you're building, nothing that lights you up. You're just existing. And speaking of being boring and having nothing interesting going on, let me tell you about one area where you absolutely cannot afford to be beige, and that is in the bedroom. And that's why I want to tell you about today's video sponsor, Beducated. Because once you fix your beige flag behavior and actually get a woman interested in you, you need to make sure that you can rock her world when things get intimate. Beducated is a leader in sexual education and information and will guarantee your sex brain is at its peak using an amazing online video platform that brings pleasure-based sex education right to your bedroom through 100+ online courses from the world's top experts. This is not porn. These are actual instructional videos with people, real people, in them to help you learn how to do things right. Beducated is about to change your sex life and is Marnie approved, it's Wingirl approved, it's female approved. It's an amazing site that every man should subscribe to. Beducated wants to make this new year about love, pleasure, and great sex, and they want to help you do it by giving you a personalized roadmap to sexual wellness and help you achieve a more fulfilling sex life. Click the link that I have provided in the description to take the quiz now and find out where you stand sexually and what may need to be improved. The quiz is free. Go take it now. So I want to talk about why being beige kills attraction. So here's what women are actually thinking when they encounter your beige flags. They think he's nice, but there's nothing there. There's no spark, there's no edge, there's no personality. Attraction requires something, some kind of friction, some tension, interest, uniqueness. Beige is the absence of something. It's neutral, it's safe, it's forgettable. And in dating, forgettable means you lose. Women would rather date someone with a few red flags and actual personality than someone who's perfectly nice but completely bland. At least the guys with red flags make her feel something. You make her feel nothing. And nothing is the opposite of attraction. So here's the problem with playing it safe. So you've been conditioned to think that the way to attract women is to be inoffensive. So don't be opinionated. Don't be too much. Don't disagree. Don't stand out. But here's what that actually creates. A beige, boring, forgettable version of you. And the irony, you're being inoffensive to avoid rejection, but you're getting rejected anyway. Just in a slower, more painful way. She doesn't ghost you because you did something wrong. She ghosts you because you didn't do anything right. You were just there, existing, being nice. And nice is great, but it isn't enough. So here is how to stop being so beige. So here, solution number 1, have opinions and express them. Stop saying, I don't care, or whatever you want. I want you to have preferences. I want you to express them, even if they're wrong or unpopular. I think pineapple on pizza is a crime against humanity. The movie is overrated. Here's why. I'd rather get food poisoning than go to that chain restaurant. You don't have to be aggressive or argumentative, but you do need to have a point of view. Solution number 2, I want you to give specific observational compliments. Instead of, you look nice, say, that color makes your eyes stand out. I like how you always wear interesting earrings. You have this confidence when you talk about your work that is so attractive. Specific shows you're paying attention. Generic shows you're being polite. Solution number 3, I want you to plan interesting dates. Stop defaulting to dinner and drinks. Take her to a weird museum, a cooking class, a local comedy show, a hike with a great view. Do something that creates an experience, not just a transaction and a check on a box. Solution number 4, disagree sometimes. If she says something you don't agree with, say so. Playfully, I completely disagree with you, and here's why. Disagreement creates tension. Tension creates attraction. You don't have to be combative, but you can't be a yes man either. Solution number 5, be passionate about something. Have a hobby, a goal, a project, something that you care about. When she asks, what do you do for fun? You should light up talking about it. I'm learning to make furniture. I just finished a coffee table and I'm kind of obsessed with it, right? That's interesting. That is attractive. Plus, when you build things, that's even sexy. Solution number 6, I want you to add personality to your text. So stop texting like a robot. Tease her, send her something funny, reference an inside joke, be playful. Your text should make her smile, not make her sigh. Solution number 7, stop optimizing for approval. You're beige because you're trying to be liked by everybody. But when you try to appeal to everyone, you end up appealing to no one. So I want you to be yourself, have edges, let some people not like you. That's okay. The women who do like you will actually be attracted to you, not just tolerating you, okay? The bottom line here is that beige flags are killing your dating life because they make you forgettable. You're not doing anything wrong, but you're not doing anything memorable either. And in dating, memorable wins. So stop being so damn safe. You don't need to be. Stop being so neutral. Stop being beige. Have opinions, express preferences, show personality, create friction. That's how you go from he's nice to I cannot stop thinking about this guy.